Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world for now. I'm gonna start with tonight's show. All right, so Paul Merson will be one of our legends as a football pundit. So Babakon they tell Ateta say for this match we won't play against Leeds, make him make sure saying start Gyökeres and make him start Martinelli. And Babakon give him reasons. Obviously, he has his own reasons why he said that. So when you look at the reports put out by the Metro, so Paul Merson urges Mikel Arteta to drop two Arsenal players for Leeds United clash. And when you read the entirety of the reports, so say for the match against Manchester United, now Gabriel Jesus now starts, but this time around, Baba wants to Gyökeres. So now they're going to talk about say Leeds endured the slow start of the season back in the Premier League. So coming back to the second paragraph, but Merson is confident Arsenal will get back to winning ways at the Elland Road. But he believes Arteta should recall Victor Gyökeres and Martinelli, who were both benched in favor of Gabriel Jesus and Trossard against the Red Devils. Now, this is the game, is it not? Leeds away won't be easy, no doubt. It won't. Now, former Arsenal winger Merson was telling Sportscaster. Now, if you read the entirety of the report, you can't come here, Baba the talk say playing first. Let's say we'll first Manchester City play. So playing first is going to be a huge difference this weekend. If Arsenal win, they go 7 points clear at the top, and Manchester City still have to go to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and go and play them. Tottenham Hotspur win their Champions League match, I think against Eintracht Frankfurt. So they go they gingered up. You get they don't build small momentum. So maybe the thing will show against Man City like I would hope so. So hope say it will show. So more they see. Now Leeds were outstanding in the first half against Everton last weekend. I don't think they'll put 10 men behind the ball in this game. I mean, I want to miss our talk. Say normally, Leeds know they play 10 men behind the ball for Elland Road. They will come outside play you. Anything will happen, make it happen. I like that belief. So this na match we say ideally Arsenal will win now. Normally, that's why in the talk say I expect Leeds to have a goal at Arsenal. You get. That is why Merson they call for Arteta to play Martinelli because games where they know they play 10 men behind the ball, Martinelli they thrive because Martinelli needs space to exploit. So myself, I actually did for him back. I support that line of thoughts of starting Martinelli. I think it will be nice against Leeds because Martinelli will get a lot of space for the counter attack. Like to enjoy. I see him even scoring a goal. So now let's say Gyökeres and Martinelli should come into the starting lineup for this game. Trossard will give you a bit of goal, but I think Martinelli's space will be really useful against Leeds. Everybody has to step up. Even the defense letting 3 goals last time out. This is Arsenal's biggest game of the season. If they lose and the lead comes down to a single point, I don't think they can win the league. So this is a humongous game, and I'm predicting a very crucial 2-0 win to the visitors, and the visitors now Arsenal. You get every game now be a big game. We don't talk say this one like the biggest game of the season. Every game that be biggest game. So if you win this one now, the next match now against Sunderland, the go say that's our biggest game. So just take it as from now to the end of the season, like Ateta talk, every game na final. I think that's the best way to just put it. You get. Now away from that, I want to hear say the fit sack Roberto De Zerbi. Why? Because say they no qualify for Champions League round of the playoff or direct entry to the round of 16. So the fit test the fit sack and say the hierarchy no dey happy with am. Robert De Zerbi is facing the sack after his Excel side were knocked out Champions League last night. When I remember this thing, I go say this one Ite Nwaneri wey just come here nko. If they fire my guy, wetin Ite Nwaneri go come do? Because the major reason we make them give Marseille Ite Nwaneri na say na De Zerbi be their coach. So I no come know how dem Arteta go think and go feel if at the end of the day they come fire this guy. Well, I don't know, sha. We'll just watch. Now, away from that, you know what happened for the AFCON? Where Senegal and coach talk say make them come out for field. Morocco ball boys, the attack goalkeeper, they steal towel. Even Akraf Hakimi at some point go steal the towel through where. So all those shenanigans will really happen and embarrass AFCON. So now the CAF, they don't bring their sanctions. So okay. So they can't talk say for Senegal. So Senegal coach Papetia saying will get 5 match suspension and is going to pay $100,000 fine. Two. So 2 match suspension for Iliman Diaye and Ismail Assar. And say Senegalese FA as a body, they go pay £615,000 as a fine. Now for Morocco, say Morocco will get 2 match suspension for Akraf Hakimi, although they suspend one. Then 3 match suspension for Ismail Sabari and $100,000 fine. Then $300,000 fine for the Morocco FA, the Moroccan FA. Then another $200,000 fine for what the ball boys do. Where they thief one by the tower. They still do this Senegal goalkeeper too, but they catch them, don't let them go. So Morocco don't appeal. They cancel the appeal. Morocco they appeal say maybe they commot the title from Senegal. You get so can't let them know say nothing like that. They don't reject the appeal. So Senegal remains Africa's champion 2025. For me, I think that punishment is too high. CAF won't make money. It be 600,000 to the point where we say Salis citizens now don't start GoFundMe. They don't start to raise money for the coach because when Baba want to see $100,000 go pay for fine, you get even if he gets now big money be that now, unless maybe that the country maybe the president will just pay for him say don't worry you deserve it, you brought glory to us, you deserve it. So I don't really know, but they don't open a GoFundMe or a crowdfunding funding campaign for how they will take run everything. Now, I hope you guys can see me clearly because I don't know that the network, somebody said the network, the shake. I don't know that on my end, I've been at the end. So I hope it's not a general problem. Please let me know in the comment section as we proceed. Now, moving on away from that. So, sure you know, say the match we will play against Manchester United, the ball. So, Chinese President Xi Jinping, so he can't tell UK Prime Minister, say he be Manchester United fan. And you know, say UK Prime Minister said, "Now I'm blessing Arsenal fan." Be based on say Manchester United can beat Arsenal again, so they don't carry the match the ball. The way they used to play that day, they can't send them to Chinese president based on saying the Man U fan now, and send them to them as a gift. You get. So I think Fabrizio Romano put out the story, and so many other media houses put out the story. When I see them, I just laugh. I said anyway, that one said day. Now we can't hear say England Fee also gets 5 slots for Champions League again this season because England got 5 slots last season according to the UEFA coefficients. So this time around, now we they leak the coefficient because when you look at the Champions League, English teams are doing well. Europa League, I think they're doing well too. Conference, I also think they're doing well. So 5 teams qualify directly for the round of 16. You get auto, you get. So I think Newcastle no make camp, but they still make the playoffs. So when you can look, go down, this report was put out by the ESPN. So when you read the entirety of the report, you can see how England did for the coefficient ranking. We have 19 points as at now, followed by Germany and Spain. So at the end of the day, the top 2 will get extra slots. Last season, it was England and Spain. And then get the extra one man slots for the Champions League. You get. So this time around, let's see whether England will still do them again. Now, while I was doing my research, I stumbled upon this season, 2003-2004 season, where a lot of things will be like say they odd happened, things will never happen before. It happened, and I don't think so we'll see those things again. First, Porto win the Champions League. Share Porto win the Champions League this time around. Porto win Champions League with Mourinho. Now, Arsenal won the Premier League as Invisibles that same season. That same season, that year, Greece won the Euros. Tunisia won the AFCON. Valencia won La Liga. Valencia will win La Liga again. In the next 10 seasons, change the win now. I don't think it's impossible. Now, whether Bremen won the Bundesliga, whether Bremen even did today, only God know. I don't know whether they see the Bundesliga, but they Bundesliga too. I don't even follow them. Now, Napoli were relegated to Serie C. You see how all this is like oddity. So, but it can never really happen now again. Yes. Now, moving away from that. So, Rafinha going to tell UEFA, say, moving on, make them know they give Ballon d'Or based on wetin person club win. Since Ballon d'Or is an individual award, make Ballon d'Or be wetin you personally do for the season. How many goals you score? How many assists you make? Wetin be your own personal impact? Since na individual award, So you cannot be giving out individual award based on collective performance. Now wetin Rafinha dey talk. Now me I see sense in wetin Baba dey talk o, you get. But at the end of the day na UEFA na go decide. But make e no be like say because im perform very well this time around dem no come give am the award, dem come give Dembele wey win the Champions League, win the league, win this one, win that one with your own club. Na wetin call the pepper am, you get. So I quite understand that argument. Now away from that one, so I can't see this Sky Sports, but they come dey ask this question say shey Arsenal fit go the whole of the Champions League unbeaten? Na wetin dem dey ask. Now that man wey dey for the studio there told us say e no really dey possible, say because for this round of 16 wey Arsenal go dey, im still feel say maybe for one Arsenal go lose one match, although dem go still qualify over 2 legs o, but dem fit just lose 1-0, then the opponent, then Arsenal come go for home Emirates, come beat those people 2-0. But the truth is now wey be say we don enter round of 16, you know that if we end up winning this Champions League, we can do it unbeaten, because all it takes na round of 16 dey now. Once we play over 2 legs, maybe we draw first leg, we win second leg, or we win both legs, we don enter quarter. From quarter maybe we draw, because that as long as we have a full squad, I think we still have a fighting chance regardless of anybody wey dey put for our front. So at the end of the day, once we don dey enter that kind semi-final, you get, you don see say water don dey pass garri, you get. Once we dispatch whoever it is enter final, baba na one match I go decide o. E go be say we don set up a invisible record again for Champions League. It is possible, even though people think it's a fact, like easy, no go fit easy, but it's possible. I see it happening. Now, Kairat Almaty goal scorer Jorginho, when they talk say playing at the Emirates Stadium, I must say them wey come for the Emirates Stadium, they need to be proud of themselves, Ajay, because say easy. It's a dream come true for many of them. Get, because for Arsenal, that normal thing, say Arsenal they play Champions League football, but for them, they feel no them again. Now wetin Baba dey explain, so they dey very happy say they actually come to the Emirates Stadium. Now wetin Baba dey talk as okay. No yawa, that one save day. All right, before we continue, make I quickly bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They're also into medical and fabrication services and procurement. Right. So you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 80 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So we're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, we could bring you a message from Madam Adobe. We get this Turkish furniture for sale. So this Turkish furniture then gets complete sets with they very much available for sale. So they get 2-seater and 2 3-seater chairs, 2 single-seater chairs, 3 side tables, 1 center table, big size dining table, 6 pieces of dining seats, 6 throw pillows. So if you're interested, make you contact Madam Adobe on 080-206-026-34. And the location of this furniture is Shongotedo, Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, make you just give them a call ASAP. Now, away from that, so I stumbled upon this report where Ian Wright the blast us. Oh, I said that's where Ian Wright talk. He talk many people. Many people know they happy with schools. So Ian Wright said for the challenger, School can't change mouth. Now Ian Wright on the blast. So for look at use that F word. The blast Gary Neville and Scholes. Like they question them, why you go talk? What do you talk? Now, when you read the entirety of the report as put out by the Mirror, so they said Gary Neville alluded to what Paul Scholes said on episode 114 of Stick to Football. So he said, I'm not even going to mention his comments that Arsenal are going to be the worst team ever to win the title. Now, Ian Wright responded immediately. Say, Manchester United for our history. He gave when una win the league with 75 points. 75 points. Una win the league. If we go win the league this season, we go win now with more than 75 points. You get. So, like you lot won it. Scholesley, I said, is that my mate here reading this? Now, before I move into the next slide, now remember the day, was it not yesterday, the day firstly? What down I talk say, it gets season. Where you say Manchester United no use up to 83 points, win the league. And 9 year right self they use as in defense. Say you will be saying you win the league with 75 points. Nobody called you boring. Nobody called you the worst team. 75 points. Who fit, you know how many times we don't pass 75 points for this era? We just win league. Sometimes 75 points, we don't even give it top four. 75 points, if you don't even give it first and second. But people use that win league for this Premier League. Go try them now. Now you go to look for 80 something points, 90 something points for you to stand a chance. Liverpool don't get like 90 something points before with this league and they carry second. Make it make sense. Now, Ian Wright first for Scholes to clarify that his comment. Say that's way it no make sense. What do you mean, Gong? Clarify am that Arsenal could be the worst team, worst Premier League champions ever if they win the title this season? But Scholes come dey explain say no be like that in me now. You get. So what he mean be say they would be the most boring after Ian Wright point out that United won the league in the 1996-1997 season with the lowest ever Premier League points total of 75 points. You dey get the points now. They won the league in the history of people who don't win the league. Now they don't ever win the league with the lowest points ever, which means officially they are the worst Premier League champions ever. But nobody mentions that. It's just because Ian Wright carry facts, give am for face, it can't change the narrative. That's why I say sometimes these people are lucky. I'm not there with them in the room. They need somebody to challenge them. Carragher was there, he couldn't challenge him. Gary Neville was there, he couldn't challenge him. It took an Ian Wright to come to the studio in the overlap show to challenge him. If say Ian Wright no come now, that narrative go dey fly dey go. This is as Ian Wright don challenge am now, Baba don change. Say no be wetin him mean. Say him mean say no. Say what I meant to say is you people are the most boring team, not the worst team. Sorry. Ian Wright force am to apologize. Say no, not the worst. I didn't mean the worst team because you don't catch am. No, I'm sorry, don't be offended. When I read this story today, I just dey laugh. I just dey laugh. So at the end of the day, that matter don't die. Even for Sky Sports sef, you know say dem Gary Neville, Carragher, those one dey dey Sky Sports, they do show there. Now other Sky Sports people sef come dey drag them. Say you cannot diminish anyone that wins the Premier League. Dara McAnthony reacts to Paul Scholes' comments that Arsenal could potentially become the worst team to win the Premier League. This is everybody just dey enter them. And me, I did happy say he don't apologize. So let's move on. Now, Zinchenko with the year saying will fly to Ajax on Friday tomorrow to sign as a new Ajax player. So the deal becomes permanent from Arsenal for 1.5 million euros fee plus add-ons linked to Champions League. So everywhere good. They get the deal done. So Zinchenko will come up for Arsenal books. Ian Wright also can name the 4 best Arsenal front players wey in wan see against Leeds. So when you check am, Baba come dey talk about Saka, Odegaard, Trossard, so Wright feels unlocking the creative potential of Eberechieze, who came in the second half, could be key, but the summer signing is being restricted by Arteta's rigid tactics. You get, so the way Arteta they do Eze, say bless they don't want to give Eze the freedom to roam about. Someone's going to have to be left out at some stage, but you can't have somebody like Eze just there, not contributing to this when we need that kind of profile. Despite this, Wright said he will stick with Odegaard as the number 10. Feeling an Eze with the handbrake on will not be able to change things because Baba Phil say Arteta they play Eze with handbrake on. So make they come out that handbrake. If they come out that handbrake, Eze go dey okay. So now what's in the talk? Well, everywhere good. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. I'll just get more catans. So till I come your way tomorrow morning. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night. And I'll get mad to guys. Ciao. See you all tomorrow.